Oh, you're not supposed to see that yet. Why, hello there, weary traveler. Khajit has coin if you have wares. Hello, everybody. Rough and tough, or should I say, meow and chow. My name is Vylett Moonheart, and I am the leader of the... Wait, hold on. I am the leader of this Khajit caravan. I am the Wolf Knight of the Eternal Dusk, and I am here to force you to buy wares. Everyone buy wares now. Hello. Hi there. Hi. Happy Thursday. Or as we say in Skyrim, Thursdas. Nope. What is Thursday's name again? It's like Thursdas? Turds Day, I believe. It's called Turds Day. Yes, Khajit has seen it. Coco, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello, travelers. Welcome in, travelers. My name is Vylett Moonheart, and I am a Khajit. Yes. Don't mind the elf ears sticking out of my hood. My father was a high elf, and my mother was a house cat. Hello, everybody. Cookie, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. What the frick? It seems that the travelers do have coin after all. Frustus, Tuesday, no. Third day, holy day of Malakath, incorrect. Incorrect. I can't roll my R's, so this is going to be a very convincing Khajit accent. Also, I don't know if the Khajit accent is actually good to say on live television. It should be fine. It should be fine. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How are we today? Hi. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Let me say hello to my veritable customers before we get started, yes, with the mercantilism. Hello, Dusting. Welcome in. What happened to Bossy Moon? Will she reappear? No, she's in my digestive system now. I've eaten her. Hello, welcome in. Hi, Kano. Hi, Otasan. Hi, Mango. I'm not your regular skooma dealer. No, I am not. I am a special skooma dealer from the land of Twilight. I am a Khajit blessed by Azura. Yes, yes, I am. Hi, MDK. Hello, Olaf. Hi. Oh, MDK, I meant to say thank you for the biddies yesterday. For some reason, the bitties are not appearing. The bitties are not appearing on my Streamlabs, so thank you, MDK, and everybody who donated biddies yesterday. I did not see that because my technology hath deceiveth me. I apologize. Hermit, thank you so much for the 15. Good morrow, fair Khajit woman. I require your finest moon sugar for my elsewhere stew. Hello, Hermit. Yes, I will procure this verily forsooth and immediately onto thine hands. Just give me a moment to say hello to my esteemed customers. Hello, Olaf. Hello, Kano. Hello, Cookie. Hello, Rygor. Hello, Ranko. Welcome in. Why do I have the fun stick? Don't worry about that. That was an error. You weren't supposed to see that yet. Hi, Zenith. Hello. Hello, Nock. How are you doing today? Yes, that's me, Moon. By Spin Moon. That's me. That's what they call me. Cookie, thank you so much for the gifteds again. I really appreciate that. Hi, David. Hello. Hi, Sheni. Welcome in. Hello, Kirtap. Happy birthday, Kirtap. Let me sing you an old Khajit birthday song. The years stop coming and they don't stop coming. Back to the rules and I hit the sugar running. Didn't make sense not to live 4 paws. Your brain gets smart, but your whiskers get dumb. So much to do, so much to pee. So what's wrong with taking the back stands? You never know if you don't go. Waka waka wow. You never shine if you don't hairball. Hey now, you're a Khajit. Get the show on, go. Yards, hey now, you're a Khajit. Get the show on, get pets and all that glitters is septums. Holy shootin', secunda, break the mold. Happy birthday, Kirtap. Yes, that's a special birthday song we sing in the Khajitis' land of elsewheres. Yes, why do you think they call it elsewheres? Because the Khajits are always on hunt for wares. Wares elsewhere, you might say. Hello, Vi, welcome in. Hello, Chibi. Over on the red side, hello, Fart, hello, Sid. You guys got your names back! Goodness me, it seems that the gods have seen fit to bestow upon ye your birth-given names again. Praise be to Azura, praise be. Praise be to Todd Howard. I don't know who he is. Just kidding. I meant Azura. Hello, Lot. Hello, Richie. Hello, Chuny. Hello, Ian. Welcome in. Hi, Vogan. Hello, Dyad. Hello, Ryu. Hello, Nicholas. Hello, Mumubs. Hello, Faye. Hello, Isaac. Hello, Maslow. Hello, Sid. Sid, I got your Morrow. Yes, you can definitely post any art or projects under the Bossy Moon tag. Yes, you are free to do that. I forgot to tell you guys. If you guys have Bossy Moon art, feel free to post it under the Vylett Moonheart tag. I've been told by Vylett Moonheart herself that that is acceptable. Thank you for asking. Hello, Kieran. Hello, Ballgrater. Hello, Btex. Why are you very confused? Did the birthday song confuse you? Hello, Mumubs. Hello, Top Gear. Hello, Mr. Shrike. Hello, Firehill. Hello, Krasy. Hello, everybody. How are we today? Yes. Handles banished to oblivion for now. Yes, we've succeeded against Big Neil, Mr. Neil. Yes, he's a Dwemer who's in charge of all the little algorithms and the little screens. And you have triumphed over him at last. Welcome in, everybody. Hello. Are you here to buy some wares? Shall we get started? Shall I show you my veritable inventory of invenerable goods? All right, allow me to show you. Since you are such a valued customer, I will bring out something very special. Yes. Now, this is a legal alchemy ingredient, I'll have you know. This is a legal alchemy ingredient here in Skyrim. We are not in the Imperial City. We are not in Cyrodiil. And I am under all jurisdictions in Skyrim, it is allowed to bring this into the country. So don't waggle your fleshy human elf fingers at me. This is allowed. There you are. There you are. Go ahead and take a little taste. Go ahead, eat up. Open your mouth. It's best if you dip your finger in your own spit and then put it in the moon sugar and then rub it on your gums. I don't advise snorting it. No, I don't advise snorting it. Your boogers will come out different rainbow colors. Don't do that. It's not good. Your boogers will be rainbow for a week if you snort it. Absolutely not. Sasquatch, thank you so much for becoming a moon puncher for 6 months in a row. Finger waggles, don't do that. Thank you for the support. Yes, thank you, my patron. I'll give you 5 silver coins. I don't deal in silver, I only deal in gold. Thank you very much. It works better with my skin complexion. I'm going to dump my head in. I don't have enough for you to do that, dear customer. I don't have enough for you to do that. It does not make the best cookies. When you bake it, it loses all of its transcendental properties. Please be careful with the merchandise. Please process it accordingly. It's best eaten raw, rubbed on the gums. Some people I hear in the Somerset Isles, some of them put it on their mucous membranes, and I'm not going to say which ones. But in the Somerset Isles, I've heard that the High Elves put it on their mucous membranes, and you're free to try that away from the public. And away from my tent, very far away from my tent. I would say up in the mountains all by yourself with perhaps only a saber cat looking on. No, you cannot mix it with coffee, no. Elsewhere stew is some of the best food in Skyrim. It's true, Hermit. It is the Hotties fare here indeed. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I am the Khajit. I am the Khajit Let Vyheart Moon. I know. I am the Khajit Moon for Eyes. That's my name. That's my Khajit name, Moon for Eyes. Yes. I am half high elf and half Khajiti. I know it's a very rare specimen, but what can I say? I'm a very special lady. Anyway, Moon's for Eyes, that's my name. Hello. Hi everyone, welcome in. Go ahead and sample the moon sugar for me, would you please? Would you kindly? There we are. Thank you very much. Oh, it seems it's working already. What a fast-acting piece of moon sugar. Goodness. Now I know it's a good product. Yes, this is a new source that I sourced this from, so it's good to know that they're legitimate. You've got a look of glaze over your eyes, dear customer. What is it? What's wrong? What's going on? Are you all right? Is everything okay? What's wrong? Is there a problem? Hold on. I forgot to make it so that it lasts longer. Hold on, take another dab, as the kids say. Take another dab of the moon sugar. There we are. Take another dab. A bit woozy. You must sample it again then. Usually it heightens the senses. It's not a duller, it's an upper. These are not Dr. Unks. These are legal alchemy ingredients. Hello, Mr. Guard. There's a guard passing by. Hello, Mr. Guard. Having a wonderful day, are you? Stop by later. I'll have some hot mead. Yes. Yes, I know the kind of meads you like. Yes, the dark elf stuff. Good stuff. Yes, it's called Shuma or something. What is it? Musha? I don't know. They have crazy names for their alcohol. Anyway, I'll have some for you when you come by again. Yes. Very good, very good. All right, just act cool. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You can sit in the back of the tent. If you need to sit in the back of the tent, go ahead. I'm not feeling so great. Here, have a little water. I think you ate too much. I think you might have taken a crystal. Go ahead and sit in the back. Here's some water. And we'll wait for it to wear off. In the meantime, let us yap, dear customer. Don't let this put you off of the rest of my wares. I have some very compelling items still to show you. Trust me, these ones definitely won't make you feel sick. I promise. How's your Thursday been? How's your Thursday been, everyone? Vylett, why are you so Vylett? What? My name's not Vylett. My name's Moons for Eyes. Hello. Happy Thursday. How's the weather been treating you? Has it been hot? In Skyrim, it's never truly hot. The sands of Iltwir burn my little paws. And compared to that, the Skyrim summers are but a tickle on my whiskers. It's good to see everyone. Are you staying cool? Work was easy? That's good. That's good to hear. Pretty busy? Still got some work to do? I see. Well, I'm sorry about giving you moon sugar. I didn't know. If I had known you were still on the job, I would not have given you moon sugar so irresponsibly. Hold on. One of these is broken. Give me a second. Oops. Don't mind me. What's that? I'm levitating? Ah, it must be the moon sugar. There we go. There we are. There we are. Alright, now I can hear you clearly. Hello. How are we today? Interesting that Mr. Neal, the Dwemer Mr. Neal, changed your names back, huh? It's almost like it was a terrible decision in the first place. I'm glad to know that he's at least open to criticism. Hello, Tomoe Carmine! Goodness me! Tomoe Carmine, an honored guest. And an honored patron of my establishment, comes by very often, yes. Hello, my name is Vylett Moonheart, also known as Moons for Eyes in the Khajiti language. And today, I am a Khajit merchant, yapping and selling you goods. Why don't you go ahead and sample this moon sugar that's completely legal? Completely legal moon sugar here in Skyrim. Yes, we're not in Cyrodiil anymore. You can partake of as much of this beautiful product as you wish. It might make me look a little strange, but that means it's working. I'm definitely not using you as guinea pigs. How dare you assume that? How dare you? Yummy like a lizard. What? Ah, yes, the fabled G6. I've heard of it. I've heard of it. Here in Tamriel, it stands for Grand Soul Gem 6. Yes, there are no flying machines yet, but someone's working on it. It's good to see you, Tomoe Carmine. I was listening to Tomoe Carmine while I was setting up shop, and she is quite the yapper. So if you guys would please go support her. She yaps nearly as much nonsense as I do. So go give her a look-see. Grand Smelling 6. No, Grand Soul Gem. No, not Grand Smelling, Shadowman. Thank you for the 100 biddies, Malkosh. I'm sorry, the biddies aren't showing up for some reason. That's simply reprehensible. I'll have to have a talk. Hello, Chronically. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. It's good to see you. Not the first time I've been a doctor. There are no mules. There's no mules here. We only use the finest horses. The finest horses purchased from the East Imperial Trading Company. What is it called? I think it's East Imperial. I don't remember. These humans have all kinds of names for their companies. Here in Elsewhere, we just call it that tent over there, and it seems to work out pretty well. Flying boats. I know. Apparently some people have been working on it over in Solstheim. I'm not sure. Smuggling any milk into Skyrim? Never. Skyrim is the #1 producer of milk. What are you talking about? The East Empire Company. Thank you. East Empire Trade. Actually... East Empire. It's called Walmart. Yes, you're right. I think you're right, Max. It is called Walmart, and it's a shop made entirely of walls. That's all they sell. It's just walls. It's needed in this time of civil unrest in Skyrim. A shop that sells only walls? You never know when you might need a nice enclosure to keep your crops and your family safe. My art. Yes, my art. To my comment. Show us your sunbird. What sunbird? I don't have a sunbird. I would never carry that on me. Me on my way to eat 17 brownies now that I'm on the sugar. What are you talking about, Ghost? Is that a Skyrim tradition to eat brownies? What is a brownie? What is that? You'll have to explain it to me. Speaking of brownies, I actually made a brookie a couple days ago. Are you familiar with it? It is a Breton delicacy called a brookie, which combines a cookie and a brownie together. And you sort of put the cookie on top of the brownie. It was quite delicious. And then you eat it like that. You bake it like that and you eat it like that. And then I had a brain blast. I went to the local tavern and they were selling a few fresh vegetables. I was picking them up for the grocery as I usually do. And they were selling, believe it or not, some sort of bean slop, but it was flavored chocolate. I believe it's called hummus. It might be a human invention. Anyway, it was chocolate hummus. So then I remembered I had chocolate hummus in my tent. And so I was craving a bit of frosting because the brookie is very dry. Obviously, the brookie is very dry. And I was craving a bit of frosting and I didn't have frosting. But I was like, you know what I do have? I have chocolate hummus. So I put some chocolate hummus on the brookie and it was almost exactly like frosting. It was not flavored dirt. It's delicious protein. It's protein fuel. Everything is spinning and it tastes like rainbows. Good, book. That means it's working. The campfire looks so cozy. Don't go in there, Cookie. Waggles finger. Don't go in there. Waggles claw. Anyway, chocolate. Yeah, it was chocolate hummus. It was quite good. Yes, very avant-garde. It was very good, actually. You should try it sometime. It tasted exactly like chocolate pudding. It was like there was no difference. You couldn't even taste the beans. Bean slop on dough slop. Dear customer, you can't just be saying things. You have to be mindful of what you say these days. Around the corner, there's a stormcloak ready and willing to take offense to every last thing you say. So be careful. Bean slop on dough slop could make some people very angry. I tried reluctantly. It's quite good, Eli. It's quite good. Fart. Okay, let me go ahead and pin. Yes, my most valued customer, Tamale Carmine. Let me go ahead and pin your wise words so that everyone perusing my goods may see them. Hey, out of curiosity, does anyone know what the Dovazul word is for fart? Is there a Dova word for fart? Anyone know? Anyone know? Anyone have any idea on that? Insane poetry. Yes, poetry from Timome. Indeed. Almost like a bard. She's like a bard. I've heard her play in a few taverns. I've heard her play in Riverwood. She's quite good, actually, so please go check out her covers, her singing. She's taught me a lot about music as well. Yes. It's the one that blasts you forward? You mean wool? You mean wool? I don't think it's wool. Tomoe has enlightened us today. She has indeed, Phidias. Hello, welcome. Hi, everyone. Hi. Bossy. Why in parentheses? Why did you put that in parentheses? What does that word mean? Poison wind. Perhaps. Perhaps. Fusro Burt. Terrible. Awful. Awful and terrible. Terrible. Oh, I did see a really, speaking of terrible names, I saw a terrible name. I went to a Dwemer. I was on my little Dwemer pad, and I was looking through the, I believe they call it the Skynet, or wait, no. What do they call it? The information road, something like that. Anyway, I was in the information road on my little Dwemer pad, and I went to a place called twitch.com, and I saw a username in the chat box. And what I'm about to tell you, I had to stand, when I read the username, I had to stand up and I had to do several laps around the room in order to not immediately crash out. Would you like to hear the username? Please don't harass them. Would you like to hear the username? Would you guys like to hear the username of this person? Very well. The name that made me get up out of my chair and walk around for at least 10 minutes. Skirt Vonnegut. Skirt Vonnegut. Anyway, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, you need to read more. I had to get up out of my chair and do some laps for that one. Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Spell that, please. It was SK, I think something like SKRRT _ Vonnegut. Yeah, what a weird username indeed. Skirt Vonnegut. I almost had a hernia right then and there. Anyway, that's why I don't go on the Dwemer pad anymore. Because you see things you can't unsee on there. Oh, it seems... Oh, goodness me. It seems that the... Is it wearing off? Is the moon sugar wear... I believe it is. I believe it is. Your pupils are normal size again. Welcome back, humans. Welcome back. I don't read too good. You don't need to read. That's the beautiful part. You don't need to read in Skyrim. All you need to do is use an axe. Bring it down on people's heads. Easy peasy. Still purple? Am I still purple? Oh. That's too bad. Where am I? Welcome back. Hello. Have some water. Have a little bit of water. Anyway, summer's almost over here in Skyrim. I'm about to return to the warm sands of Elsewhere for the fall and winter season. A lot of merchants stay away from Skyrim in the depths of winter because it is simply inhospitable, simply impassable. As good a business opportunity as a civil war is, we simply cannot abide the deep, deep cold. So me and my caravan will be returning in the autumn and the winter to Elsewhere, closer to Elsewhere, to escape, like migrating birds, to escape the abject frigidness of Skyrim. Is there anything you are looking forward to, dear customer, in this fall season, in the cooler? What are you excited for? I believe it's called spooky season. Humans love to celebrate the spooky season. Are you planning to do any pumpkins, perhaps? I know that pumpkins is something you do. Are you planning to go trick-or-treating? Maybe get a costume, perhaps? Anything like that? Thank you for the hydrate, Ghost. I appreciate that. Let me just sip my cool well water. Delightful. Horror movies, Spooktober. Oh, yes, horror movies. Yes, those Dwemer inventions called the movies. Candy hunting. Oh, you're hunting down candy, are you? With what, a gun? What do you do hunting with? I've heard of the Dwemer guns. Is it a bow and arrow? Is it a stealth? Are you going to be a stealth marksman when you hunt the candy? Are you going to run it down with double axes in your hands like a berserker? Am I going to do so much walking? Yes, walking. It is very tough to do walking in heat, isn't it, for you humans? You overheat so easily. With Khajit, we do not have to worry about overheating because our ears are so big. Yes. But humans, you're just bags of skin walking around full of water. You're not adapted to the heat like we are. The rain, yes. The rain is a mythical thing in Elsewhere. We don't see it very often, but it is quite beautiful. Gonna take my nephews trick-or-treating. Oh, very good, Avil. That sounds delightful. Yes, the joy of trick-or-treating. What happens, have you ever seen somebody say trick instead? Has anyone ever said trick instead? Have the humans actually, because I know you say trick-or-treat, but usually when kids go up to the doors and say trick-or-treat, it's always a treat. It's never really a trick. And I think that's because adult humans don't want to be rude to the young ones. Because they might get sued. At least in the Empire, that's how it is. In Cyrodiil, they don't do the tricking because they'll get sued. There's a very robust suing system. The court system of the Empire is very robust, yes. I'm full of coffee, not water. Ah, coffee? What's that? What is that? Are those beans from Hammerfell? I've heard of them. There's some kind of spice everyone seems to be excited for. Pumpkin spice or another. You TP their house. What's TP? What's that? I'm a Khajit. I just sort of squat. The person says trick and unleashes a swarm of bees upon the children. Oh, really? Bees? Interesting. I think that's a good one. I think that's a nice gentle trick, too. That's a sort of beginner's introductory trick. You know, not much damage done there. I'm pretty sure Khajiti fur is not very well adapted to sweat. I think you are wrong, Victor. I think our biological nuances are lost on you humans. Welcome in. What is coffee bovine juice? A good point, Greaser. You guys were saying yuck to my bean hummus, to my chocolate hummus, but now you're saying, okay, it's okay if I squeeze the bean and make juice out of it? I'm sensing a double standard here, Hotties. You were like, ew, gross, bean hummus, chocolate hummus. But now you're like, yes, bean juice. I see how it is. I see how it is. You betray your own morals, don't you? Hello, Dian. Welcome in. I give out chocolate-covered espresso beans. Ooh. Not so much a trick for the kids. Oh, because they get all hopped up on caffeine and sugar. I see. That is quite devious, Flightless. Have you heard of Trials of the House of Brown? No, I have not, Kiwi. What is that? Tell me about that. It's good for the environment. Is it, Fluff? I'd eat the bean brookie with a mug of hot bean juice. Oh, gotta milk those. Oh, so you're saying that the beans, when you create the coffee from the beans of the coffee plant, I assume that's what it's called, you don't actually liquefy them, you milk them. They've got nipples. They have nipple. You're saying those little beans have nipples? Interesting. Okay, so it must be very intensive work creating this coffee. Yes, very delicate work as well. Squeeze the bean. I don't like this. I don't like where this is going. Ikaj, I don't like that. Many people enjoy the bean brew. Yes, but how long does it take you to milk each bean? The bipples, which is... Oh, so the bean nipples, aka the bipples. Ah, I see. I heart bobbies. What? Praise the Great Pumpkin. Yes! Who is that? Is that another Daedric prince I haven't heard about? Eyes? Welcome in. Hello. Is that a Daedric the Great Pumpkin? I need tweezers and a magnifying glass. Always have a hot cup of bilk in the morning. That's disgusting. That's simply disgusting. Ew. Ew. Gross. All right, I think Hotties, my veritable customers, honored customers, venerated customers, is the moon sugar to your liking? Is it to your liking? Would you like to buy it? Do I have a license to set shop up here? I do, in fact, have one, Jim. And if by license you mean bribing the nearest guards so that I can sit here for 3 hours and sell my wares, yes. Welcome. Yes, will you buy some? Too sugary? Oh, very well. All right. If it's too sugary, let's see. What do I have in my bag that's not sugary? What do I have in my bag? What do I have in my bag? Ah, this! Let me put the moon sugar away. Aha! Now, this is another item that is very legal in Skyrim. Look at me, my dear customer. Look at me. Look at me in the eyes. This is very legal in Skyrim. Yes. Now, Cyrodiil's a different story, but we're not in Cyrodiil, are we? Are we? Your first instinct upon seeing this black gem might have been to say, I'm going to report you to the Mages Guild immediately. But the joke's on you, the guffaw is on you, as we say in Khajiti, because this is actually quite legal in Skyrim. Yes, this is a black soul gem. And it is extremely legal. This is fine. Skyrim says this is... Skyrim has bigger things to worry about than a few necromantic soul gems mucking about. Yes, very legal. No, not very illegal. I said legal. Sorry, my Khajiti accent sometimes... It sometimes interferes with the meaning of the words. Legal. 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 Legal Legends. Legal. Legal. It's very legal. There's no E in front of it. Legal. No, it's not candy. No, it's not edible. Uh-oh. Did you put it in your mouth, customer? Did you put it in your mouth? Oh, dear customer. Oh, customer, no. Customer. Customer, what's... Are you all right? Are you all right? Customer, what happened? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Shoves it back in your mouth. I'm shoving 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 it back in your mouth. There we are, customer. Customer, can you hear me in there? Customer! What happened to you? Are you all right? Are you all right? Is everything all right? You sound very far away all of a sudden. Are you okay? No, I don't have any sold tomatoes, no. The soul gem is telling me to burn down the orphanage. Oh, perish the thought. Absolutely not. That's not... Hold on. There we go. That's absolutely not what it's telling you to do. If you're... don't worry. The effect will wear off. It's only temporary. If you swallow a soul gem, it does suck you inside of it temporarily. Don't worry. It's going to pass through your digestive system and come out the other end and you'll be fine. But it might be a while. It might take a while. So go ahead. Back in the tent you go. That's right. Back to your little spot. I'll give you a bucket in case you need it. And we'll just sort of wait it out here because that's very valuable. That's about 700 septums in your belly right now. And I'm not going to let you walk away with that. And I'm really not in the mood to perform surgery. So we're going to wait it out. Together. No, not the crunchy crunch. Yes, I believe you're somewhere beneath the astral plane right now, unfortunately. And there's nothing I can do about that. But you're the one that ate it. So I don't know what to tell you. You're the one that ate it. I'm a surgeon on weekends. I'm sort of a freelance surgeon. Yes. For Nazim. No, Nazim will be fine. Nazim will be absolutely fine. He'll be fine, I'm certain. Give me a second. I think I figured out something that I can do that's quite nice. There we are. There we are. You still in there? Are you in there? Hello. What's it like in there? Tell me. You're discovering the secrets of the universe all by yourself in there. Do I have any laxatives? No, unfortunately. I just sold them all. I just sold them all to a farmer who had a bad run-in with a spot of cheese. No, you don't need surgeon licenses in Skyrim. That's the best part. The surgeon I knew didn't major in restoration. What? You don't need restoration to be a surgeon. You only need the blade skill. Yes. It's damp. I can smell the number 7. It tastes like yellow. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll write that down. Worst rock candy ever. Well, you're not supposed to eat it. And I always thought that humans were a bit daft and a bit slow, but it turns out you're much dafter and slower than even I thought. Goodness. It's like you put everything in your mouth immediately and try to test it. Why is it always the first instinct to put it in your mouth? Terrifying. You don't even use your mouth that much to... It's not like you're a mammoth. You don't use your nose to feel around. You don't use your mouth to feel around. Why do you put everything in your mouth, humans? Exceeding expectations. Very good, media. All right, well, maybe I'll keep you in there. How bad will it feel when it comes out? It will be about approximately as bad as the size of your rectum. The pain that this thing will incur is about approximately corresponding to the size of your own rectum. Thine own rectum. To thy own rectum be true, indeed. Yes, verily forsooth. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure that thing is nice and... I'm sure that thing has endured worse. It'll be alright, it'll be okay. It might sting a little too, it's got a bit of a zesty magical zap to it. That is how the alchemy works. Yes, that's true. You know, we could give you some moon sugar to help you relax. Maybe that would help? Would that help? My ancestors used to eat gems and scrap metal. Ah, it sounds like a wood elf to me. Did it have sharp edges? No, I sanded them down just in case. You believe it or not, dear customer, you're not the first one to put this in your mouth. You're not the first one to put a soul gem in your mouth. In fact, I have, on average, 3 to 4 Nords coming up to me and trying to put my soul gems in their mouths at any given time. Whenever I go to a new city, there's always a couple who think it looks edible. Mike knows many things indeed. Welcome in. I am not Mike, I am actually Moons and Eyes. Hello. Peruse my wares. You are currently stuck inside of a black soul gem because you ate it. Like the intelligent customer you are. Yes, his merchandise is used. Yes, it's been pooped out before. We're just sort of waiting for the soul gem to pass through you so that I might retrieve it. I assume you don't want to buy it, yes? I assume you don't want to buy this soul gem after it's been through you, or do you want to? Is it sort of like a... will you have grown partial to it now that it's been through your lower and upper intestines? I'm more worried about the sharp... There are no sharp edges. Don't worry, Kano. Do not worry. I sanded them down. The soul gem dimension. Yes, you are stuck here. I'll take 20. No, I don't have that many. We're inside the soul gem, and the soul gem is also inside us. Yes, that is what it means to Kim, Okamiku. Yes. What do you think Kim is? That's right. The gem is inside you, and you're also inside the gem. The tower is the wheel, and etc. The communal yes, it's been passed around quite a bit. I'd like to keep my butt baby. Very well. Very well. I will jot it down once it comes out. You may have a bidding war on it. I have to get used to your new icon. Hi, Lionheart. Welcome in. Indeed, we have transformed. Every transformation has a bit of an adjustment period, but I'm happy to see you again. Hello. Can I speak to the manager? You're speaking. Yes. Speaking. Speak your truth, customer. Dear customer, I'm always open to suggestions on how to run my establishment better from someone that doesn't know what they're doing, who has never peddled, who has never braved the customs of the Imperials and peddled their wares in a dangerous civil war. Yes, please. I'm always open to criticism. Yes, I would love to hear your thoughts. I'm going to zero sum. Don't do that too early. Did you trap Skirt Vonnegut in the gem? God, I wish, Corin. I wish I could trap them in a gem and torture them eternally in Minecraft. Maybe swallowing a second. Oh, that is a good. I'll have to buy. You know, next time, Gluthill, I will buy a second Black Soul gem, and then I will trick some innocent Nord into eating it and see what happens. Eating 2 of them, and see if they cancel each other out. That's a fantastic idea, actually. Who is this? Hello, Plumbo. Welcome in. My name is Vylett Moonheart, or as you may know me in my Khajit form, Moons for Eyes. Hello. I must sip of my quaff. I must take a quaff of my sipping drink. Fresh water. The joys of physical pleasures while you're stuck in that soul gem as a soul. Fantastic. I love to crack my back, do a little stretch. It feels so good to have a corporeal form. Oh, it feels so good. I'm so glad I'm not trapped in a black soul gem like a fool. Fantastic. Yuvan, I sent it to an ideal master. Well, be careful. The Sijic Order is going to find you. Hello, Derpy. Can you catch Nords with a fishing pole and a soul gem? Yes, actually. In certain places, yes. In Kynes Grove, especially. At least in my experience. I'm not saying... I'm just saying that the Nords in Kynes Grove are a bit, you know... Can you pour some water down our husk's throat? Absolutely not. No. I'm going to let it get as dry as possible so that when you wake up, you'll learn your lesson. That's the thing. That's the thing you humans don't understand. You don't have long enough lifespans to understand this. But as humans, you need to learn that there are consequences for your actions. Otherwise, you will never pause when given the opportunity again. You will, in fact, just recreate your own misery if you don't stop and learn from your actions. So I'm going to make this as painful as possible. So that you might learn. It's because I care about you, dear customer. Yes, it's because I care for you. Yes, I do. I want you to learn your lesson and learn that there are consequences in your mortal lives and take that knowledge forward. Eating a second black soul gem is like putting a bag of holding inside another bag of holding. What is this bag of holding you speak of, Kirtap? It sounds fantastic. It sounds like a maze. You could create a labyrinth doing that. Like a pocket dimension. Yeah, if you put 2 bags of holding inside each other, would that be a pocket dimension? Some tarot reading Khajit scammed me of 100 septims in Riften a while ago. Well, that's your own fault, Jim. Unfortunately, some of us do good business and some of us do slightly worse business. But it's all business in the end. So make sure next time they show you that the cards are legit before you start paying coin. Hello, Crimson. Hello. I actually car. Yes, I do. Hello, Violet Moonsugar. That's not my name, Suisse, but hello. Hi. My name is Moons in Eyes. How are you today? Moons for Eyes? I don't know. I don't remember my Khajiti name. We've already been through the Moonsugar. You're a little late. We're now in the Black Soul Gem part of the bargaining. Unfortunately, you swallowed the Soul Gem whole, so some of them do great raves in Brewing. That's what I've heard. Yes. Make the best of it, Hotties. Rave the crystal. That's a good idea. Have a little party in there. There's certainly enough of you trapped in there, screaming like the souls of the damned. You know, now that I think about it, keeping you in there could be the best. I have trouble sleeping lately. All of this Civil War nonsense in Skyrim. Khajit has trouble sleeping. I might keep you by my pillow, dear customer, trapped in that soul gem forever so that I might hear the dulcet tones of you screaming to lull me to sleep. Yes. Moons for Eyes. Yes, thank you. That is my name. That is my birth name. Is it making my tum-tum glow? Yes, actually, your tummy is bright purple. No, keep your pants on, please. I want pants in this party. Please, dear customer. Listen, it's all right for the Forsaken, but it's not all right for you. Okay? What are they called? The Forsaken? Forsworn. There we go. It's okay. The Forsworn can be naked, but unfortunately, I don't do business with the Forsworn. So let's keep it above board, all right? Or above clothes, below clothes, whatever. That sounds evil. It's not evil. Snoring soul gem. No, screaming. You'll be screaming. It's like white noise, you know? It's like a nice white noise machine. Except a soul gem. Trapping hundreds of people inside of it screaming for their lives. Hello, young Ojima. Will you do Scream Alive? I don't know what you're talking about. Are you a guard? Are you a guard? Why would you come here and immediately ask about Skooma? You must be a guard. I'm keeping my eye on you. Welcome in. Currently, you're inside of a black soul gem because you swallowed it. Did you steal one of the Forsworn's hearts? No, of course. I would never steal. Honestly, I don't deal in anything wet. I'm not really a wet merchant. I don't really like body parts or meat or anything of that sort. I'm not a wet sort of merchant. There are a few exceptions, obviously, but I prefer my goods to stay dry. I prefer my goods to be of the dry sort. They're also easier to transport across Skyrim. Yes. What is the stop word? What stop word? There is no stopping. Lo-fi screams of the damned to fall asleep to. Yes, it'll be all the rage. It'll be all the rage in Whiterun someday when I introduce it. How hot are your goods? Are you a guard? Why are you asking so many suspicious questions? Too late, I'm already naked and my clothes are burning. No, you're completely clothed. Trust me, you're in the corner of a tent. I'll describe to you, actually. It's a good thing, dear customer. I should describe to you what your body looks like now that your soul is trapped. Your body is currently sitting in the corner of my Khajit tent, staring at the wall with your mouth open, your head slightly up, your mouth open. And you're drooling, and there's lots of drool. It's nice and sticky over there. And there's a puddle in your lap, actually. You're completely clothed, but your clothes are soaked through with drool and piss. Unfortunately, yes. Let's see if I can find a fresh change of clothes around here. I think you've pissed yourself. Let's see if I can find a fresh change of clothes. Hey, anyone out there? Hello. Greetings. Yes, Khajiti. Can you find me clothes? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. You could smell it? I know. Sorry about that. I'll get a change of clothes. It's the customer. They ate the gem again. Yeah, we really should start keeping more clothes for this scenario. Yes. Thank you. All right, they'll be back. They'll be back with a fresh change of clothes. You'll have to return those. Obviously, you'll have to get those laundered and return those to me before the next fortnight, because that's when I set out for my next mercantile stop. So please be sure to return those to me, preferably piss-free. Thank you. Vylett Moon. No, wrong. You're kind of bossy moon eyes. What? What does that mean? I'm a businesswoman, of course. I'm a business Khajiti. Of course I'm bossy. If only we had an oops emote for that. Emotes? What is that? Is that a Dwemer invention? Add a steel dagger to the gem and I'll give 1,500 septims to Khajiti for both. Why is the guy drooling in the corner? Don't worry about that, nobody. Unfortunately, I have to wait for the gem to come out first. You're going to be stuck here waiting for it's inside of them. The guy drooling in the corner. It's inside them and it's going through them. And then once it comes out, I will be happy to give it to you. And in fact, I'm going to have to charge extra for wiping the gem off. So yeah, I'm going to have to charge 200 septims extra if you would like the gem to be clean when I hand it to you. But otherwise, yes, you're free to pay me 1,500 septims. Do I have a Mara amulet? No, I don't, Sub. I don't. I'm so sorry. Marriage has been all the rage with the Civil War going on. Everybody wants to get married just in case they die. So I'm fresh out of amulets of Mara, unfortunately. I should visit Riften again. I should visit. They make the most marvelous Mara amulets. Some of them are even modeled after... No, don't say that. No, don't say that. The humans are very prudish. You can't say that, Khajiti. And elsewhere, that joke would have been so funny, but you can't say that here. You can't say that. They're watching. The humans are very strange about that sort of thing. You must keep your muzzle shut. Do I have an amulet of Talos? I can neither confirm nor deny, Shogun. I can neither confirm nor deny. As part of my deal of being a Khajiti peddling my wares during the Civil War, I must not take one side or the other. So I do and I don't have an amulet of Talos, if anyone asks. Which Nord do you store amulets in anyway? What do you mean, Ankylosaurus? No, you don't need to store amulets in the Nord. You store it on them. One can say they're marvelous. Finally home. Hi, friend, is welcome in. Hello, dear customer. I cast reversed Uno. I don't know what Uno is. What is that? A card game of some sort? Imperial card game? Excuse me. Mr. Uncle, thank you so much for the coin. Are you Dragonborn? You could use the IBS shout to speed them up. Gem up. Rufasaus. Are you having a stroke, dear customer? What's a Dragonborn? I've seen a dragon, unfortunately, in my travels. What's a Dragonborn? I've never seen a dragon give birth. Have you? You must be out of your mind. It's all right. The moon sugar got to you a little bit too heavily. Go ahead and sit down, dear customer. Thank you. Thank you so much for the coin. I will take that. Here's a little bit of water. Schrodinger's Khajit. No, who is Schrodinger? And why is his ding so Schrode? Is that a Breton name? Schrodinger? Hello, Capybara Silksong is here. Yes. If only Elder Scrolls 6 comes soon too. I know. I'm so happy for the Silksong. Congratulations, Silksong fans. Congratulations, Hollow Knight fans. I am so happy for you. And I am not saying that through clenched teeth. Look, all of my teeth are under my gums. I am so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. I hope Silksong is fantastic. I hope you're having a wonderful time playing it. Hello, Manto. I've seen a Drogon lay with a wagon. What does that mean? What does that mean? A wagon? You mean the dragon and the wagon were having fun? Oh, it seems I'm getting a... Momentarily, hold on. My Dwemer phone is ringing. It seems I'm getting a scam call. I know, even Khajiti merchants get scam calls every once in a while. On their Dwemer phone. There we are. All right, how's the gem coming along? Do you feel it yet? Is it coming out? Schrodinger was not much philosophist. I would have heard of him, Max. Are you the one for my dreams? What dreams? I don't have dreams anymore. I have nightmares. I have nightmares of balancing my book wrong and getting arrested by the guard. Hello, Potato. I need a potion to cure IBS. Well, I have some great news for you. As soon as this soul gem comes out of our dear customer here, I will put it directly in your mouth and it will clear you out quite well. It will push everything out of the way. Thank you so much for the coin. Yes. Yeah, apparently GTA 6. I know. Do you have games on that phone? Absolutely not. No. I read books. During my travels, I read books. I do knitting. I knit with my own fur, actually. Sometimes I'll roll hairballs off of my skin, off of my fur, and then I'll knit it into thread, and I'll make little sweaters. Little sweaters for the Bosmer. It's in your lower intestines. Oh, very good. It's making its way through then. It's excruciating. Good. You're learning a lesson, a very important one. That's how it works. Yes, that's how it works, Phidias. It has to come out. If it goes in, it has to come out. Do you have medicine to help it pass? A little bit of mercury. I don't have any mercury, but I do have some moon sugar. There you go. Oh. Sorry about that. Sorry. Sorry, you're having hallucinations? Anyway. There you go. A little bit of moon sugar right around the rim. Hopefully that will help you pass it quickly. Very good. People actually do that with their cat's fur. Really? Do they? It's called felting, I believe. Yes? Felting? This experience has to be nothing and I will do this again. What does that mean? No, I'm charging you for this experience. Everything is going on your tab, dear customer. That moon sugar I used to ease that thing out, that is going on your tab. And these days, 1 ounce of moon sugar goes for about 500 septums. So let's get going. Let's see those purses. Bob, thank you so much for becoming a moon puncher for 10 months in a row. Thank you for the prime. Thank you. Getting my monthly re-up in. Arigatou gozaimasu, as we say in Khajiti. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You have robbed Mr. Bezos. I've heard he's a big pain in everyone's butt here in Tamriel. You have robbed him and given the money to me in Minecraft. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. I have a few dozen cheese wheels. I think that would probably make it worse. Was that illusion magic? No, not at all. What are you talking about? Absolutely not. Yours is digesting? What, Kyotamp? On your birthday? Goodness, you must get some supernatural powers on the day of your birth or something. I've never heard about that for humans. Does it depreciate every time it gets a dish? No, actually, it comes out completely clean. It's actually highly prized in the Somerset Isles, much like coffee beans, those coffee beans that deer, what is it? Marmots? I don't know. Bats. Sometimes there's guano coffee. Anyway, sometimes how humans feed coffee beans to bats and then the bats poop them out and they make coffee out of it. It's like that in the Somerset Isles, actually. Pre-digested soul gems are quite the rage. Lamoru! Thank you, dear customer, for the 100 tip. 1/5 of an ounce, please. Very well. I will package that up for you in a nice silken pouch and tie it with a ribbon. Thank you so much for your coin. My dear valued customer. Arigatou gozaimasu, as we say in Khajit. Thank you very much. Magical white, no white powder. Moon sugar is in fact pearlescent. It is not white. So get that straight. They let bats eat the beans and then milk the bats. Yes, Stephen. How did you know? Do they have coffee in Tamriel? Apparently in Hammerfell they do. Apparently in Hammerfell it's a thing. Yes. If you give coin to Khajiti, thing may happen. That's how it works in our culture. Thing may happen. I may say thank you. I may even do a little dance for you. A fun little fuzzy dance. Yes. Who is that? Legend, thank you for the 500 bitties. That 500, that is a bit high. Yes, well, you've given it, so why are you saying it's a bit high and then immediately give it? You didn't even bargain with me. You should have bargained with me, dear customer. You just immediately gave it. That's not how bargaining works. See, this is why humans make terrible traveling merchants. They don't know about how to bargain. They just capitulate immediately. They just immediately devolve into their basest instinct, which is why the Civil War is going on right now. Max, thank you for the 2. Gimme thing. Well, $2, 2 septims is about 2 granules worth of moon sugar. So you can have a little, you get two little grains. There you go. There you go. Couldn't I pay 1,500 septims for the steel dagger? No, you cannot. Unfortunately, that is one of our rules here at the Khajiti Caravans. You cannot attack our dearest customers. That is the #1 rule. I will not protect. There are many things I won't protect, such as the dignity of humans and the dignity of the Altmer and the dignity of the Thalmor. But I will protect the dignity of my dear customers, and I will shank anyone who shanks them. It's sort of like an eye for an eye, as a famous bard once said. But instead it's a shank for a shank. Is it better to buy cheese for eating or alchemy? I'm not an alchemist, Kieran. I wouldn't know. I'm a merchant. Neither am I a cheesemonger. 500 septim. You spelled septum wrong. The way you spelled it, Legend, there refers to the nose. I will not take 500 noses for what my wares are worth. No, I need cold, hard gold. So Tavu, thank you so much for becoming a Moon Puncher, dear customer. Have you any potions of paralysis? I wish to play a prank on this pesky god at the top of the mountain over there. Now, I don't condone attacking the god, is the thing. I don't condone it. Now, you may be helping him along into a gravity-induced vacation, shall we say, but I don't condone it. So unfortunately, over the table, I have to say I do not have any potions of paralysis. Under the table, I will say that you should come visit me after 12 a.m. and we will see if we can scrounge something up for you. Oh, it seems it's coming out. Oh, it seems it's coming out. Dear customer, all right. Push, push, push. Is it coming out? There we go. Oh, it just pops right out. Look at it. Beautiful. All right, well, it is quite dirty. I assume you don't want to keep this, yes? You're gonna have to, hey, take this, take a rag, go to the bucket in the corner there, and wash this off for me, please. I will not clean, I will not clean your mistakes off you. Go clean this immediately. Go on, there's a bucket in the corner. It's not a boy. It's not a boy. Let me keep my child. All right, well, where's the coin, dear customer? And so sharp. There's a little bit of blood, but here's your new clothes. Go clean that gem up, put these fresh clothes on. Oh, you reek of piss. Like stale piss, too. How did you manage to get the stale piss reek when you've only been sitting in the corner for 30 minutes? Impossible. It's not a girl. No, it's a soul gem. I don't have septums. Would you accept a Daedra heart? Just don't ask any questions about it. Unfortunately, Pawada, a Daedra heart is only worth about 134 septums, while this black soul gem here, even empty, even now that it's empty, it is worth approximately 562 septums. So there's a bit of a discrepancy there, you see, and as a businessman, that will not fly. I apologize. If you can go scrounge up another 5 Daedra hearts, then perhaps we can talk. That's just how you smell. Well, Fluff... Dear customer, you know that it's much easier to do business with people if you smell good, yes? Why do you think all those CEOs in your world and all those rich people are like always like, cologne? It's because if you smell good, you can trick the opponent, I mean, the business partner, into giving you more gold. Yes. Did we lose any of our soul in the soul gem? No, you're still intact as far as I know. As far as I can see. Do you have some bandages that kind of cut me on the way out? No, you're going to have to free bleed for a while. It's fine. It's purifying. Let yourself free bleed. There was staleness going on. Who did that? After the Oblivion Invasion, there was a lot of inflation for Daedra hearts and other Daedra gardens. Yes, there was. That's true. But I'm not the sort of businessman to cater to the whims of inflation or tariffs or taxes. I'm sort of above all that. I'm good enough. Let's just say that my skills allow me to ignore most of those other pay cuts that some merchants will take. Taxes? No, I call that an unlawful pay cut. All right. Well, now that you've cleaned off the soul gem, I'll wrap that up and put that aside for you if you wish to purchase it. Let's see. What else do I have in my little bag of wonders? What's in my little bag of wonders here? What do we have? Oh, no, this wouldn't be good. Oh, that's illegal. That is very illegal. I don't even know why I have that. That's curious. Why do I have that? Who put that there? Was it you, dear customer? Let's see. The organs. No, those need to stay in the icebox. The swords. And they look like they have plenty of swords already. Caleb, thank you for the coin. I'm paying you to keep the Berenzia stones. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Here we go. Now, dear customer, to make up for that horrible incident with the soul gem, I have procured something, I have procured something that, again, is very legal here in Skyrim. It's extremely legal, actually. Actually, it's quite very legal. In certain parts of the world, I would not recommend that you take this over the border in any capacity. I will say that Skyrim is perhaps the one place that it is not allowed, but it is certainly less scrutinized. So I would advise you may become rapidly very unpopular if you shuffle this item across the border to another country. So be aware of that. That being said, here we are, dear customer. Yes, I know. Infamous, glorious, and terrible. It is skooma. Or if you say it backwards, amooks. I prefer to say it backwards, actually. It keeps the guards off my back. No, don't worry about those guards. No, I've bribed. I mean, I've given them their mead. It's fine. They're fine. It's a bottle, yes! It's a bottle of mysterious substance. Yes, did I say skooma? I slipped up. It is a bottle of unknown substances. It is a brand new brewed drink. I brewed it myself. When I came to Skyrim, I thought to myself, what do the Nords love? What do my customers, my dear customers, love? And I thought, they love mead. So I brewed my own variety of mead here in this tiny purple bottle, and I'm very excited for you to try it. Now, you may think, oh, that looks like a skooma bottle. No, that's wrong. It's actually some mead. That I made. I just recycled the bottle because I am so environmentally conscious. Civil wars are terrible for the environment. They leave blood and bodies and steel swords and big hunks of armor on top of trees and all that. But me, I am conscious of nature, and I worship her just as we do Kinnereth. So I've recycled these skooma bottles into my own personal mead. And feel free to, would you like a little sample? Yes, would you like a little sample? I have a little thimble here. We can all take tiny shots of... Yes, there we go. There's one for you. One for you. Yes, the famous Elsewhere mead, indeed. No, it's not his sap. That's very illegal. There you are. There you are. There you are. All right. Bottoms up to a bountiful friendship. It's a small dose. It won't affect you. Don't worry. It's a tiny... That dose is too tiny. It's just enough to give you the flavor and not enough to get you absolutely... Customer? Customer? Are you all right? Customer? You look a little woozy. Did you pour more behind my back? Did you pour more behind my back when I wasn't looking? I think you might have. What did you do? Customer? Are you all right? You took too much, didn't you? You took a swig. I'll let this be a lesson to you. Never deceive your merchant. Nah, you're getting into all sorts of trouble, dear customer. I'm starting to think you're doing this on purpose. You just want my attention. There's like a whole line behind you. You're really clogging my business up here. I'm seeing things. There's this cat person talking to me. No, that's me, dear customer. That's me, Moons and Eyes. Hello. I don't feel so good, Mr. Khajit. Okay, you want to sit down again? Let's go sit in your piss corner. Come on. Let's go sit in your piss corner. Come on. There you go. Sit on the stool. There you go. Well, now we have to wait it out again. Customer, you are absolutely rowdy today. I thought we had a good working relationship, but it turns out you're just here to foil me. No, don't throw up. Don't throw up. If you have to throw up, you aim your face away from my goods right now. Here's a basket. Throw up in that. Here's a Nord burial urn. Throw up in that. There you go. Don't worry about the bones at the bottom. It's fine. Is that you, Grandma? Where? What's Grandma? A tree talks to me. What tree, Cookie? There are no trees. Well, there's one back there, but you can't see that. How can you see through the tent? It may or may not have been a gulp. Damn it, dear customer. Listen to my advice. Khajit is wiser than you by far. I want to run across Skyrim now saying knee. What does knee mean? Oh, watch out. Watch your head. Watch your head. Oh, goodness. All right, no, it's fine. Oh, why are you getting closer, customer? Back off. Back off. Personal space, please. Thank you. It's very important in business. Why are you so close? Your breath smells awful. Your breath, it's terrible. It smells like moon sugar and piss. What? What is it? What do you want? What will get you to sit down again? You're my stomach. Do not throw up on me. Get away. That's right. I shoved you away. Customer? Are you all right? You don't look so good. Anyway, can you give me your credit card number? Do you know the numbers on the back of your credit card, dear customer? Yes, the one that... Yes, that one. Yes, the one that Ulfric Stormcloak gave you when he became High King. Can you give that to me, please? What are the numbers on the back of that? Yes, Ulfric Stormcloak invented credit cards. Not many people know that. Skyrim has debit cards. No, I said credit. I don't want your debit card. I want your credit. The lines of credit are larger. 42069. That's a very odd number. Do you accept PayPal? Absolutely not, because you can do a chargeback on that. Khajit has learned that humans are duplicative, and that they will do chargebacks at the slightest inconvenience. When they regret their purchases, they'll charge you back and be like, I made the wrong decision, but I'm gonna punish you for it. Ooh. Does me doing this funny dance move make you feel sicker? I see 8 ears. What? That's not good. Ooh. What's going on? What's happening? Oh, it seems to be fading. Seems to be fading. Do you feel any better? Here, I'll drink some with you in solidarity. The numbers on the back are 420 and the ones on the front are 8,008,135 and the expiration date is what? That doesn't seem like a real expiration date. Where's the Thursdas? Where's the Mornsdas? Where's the Tuesdays? I don't feel so good. Stop throwing up. Stop it. Throw up in the corner. This is me after drinking coffee. What, dear customer? Anyway, it's time to talk about your childhood. It's time to get really vulnerable. It's time to tell me everything about your childhood so that I may understand you better, dear customer, and definitely not manipulate you to receive more septums. Yes, tell me all about it. What is your greatest weakness? Tell me now. What kind of tea do you recommend? I like a good chamomile. I can make you some, actually. Make you feel better. Here, let me brew a pot. There we go. A nice pot of chamomile brewing. It all started when I was born. It started the day I was born. You? Me? Employment. It started with employment? I was a young boy. My father took you to the city to see a marching band. I'm so sorry. It must have been very good. Must have been a terrible marching band. Cute kitties? What? Do you have any licorice black tea? Oh, disgusting. No. Do I look like I have bad taste? Absolutely not. Licorice black tea. Khajit scoffs at that. At the age of 6, I was born without a face. Baron, no. Who took your face, Baron? I'm weak to bleeding damage and milk elemental attacks. Oh my. Well, that explains why you bled everywhere after that black soul gem, dog. One day my friend Doc made a time machine. You've got a time machine! He must have been a Dwemer. My greatest weakness is melted plastic candy wrappers, playing with a candle my mom told me not to play with. Ah, so you were a pyro. I see. You were a pyro... What do they call them? Pyromaniacs. I almost said pyrophilics, but I don't think that's right. No one was there for my birth. Biggest, that doesn't make any sense. Your mother would have to be there. Unless you were born from the ether, your mother would have to be there. My trouble started the moment I hatched. Spaghetti, you came from an egg? That explains a lot, actually. Bullets, bronchitis, sturman punchums, and most gases. Yes, you humans are quite weak to a lot of things, aren't you? This is why I always prefer elves as valued customers, because they live longer. You can establish more of a rapport with them before they kick it, before they go senile. What about a lemon ginger black pepper tea? That doesn't sound too bad, Book, actually. It doesn't sound quite bad. It just works. Ah, yes, the scams. I'm so sorry. I turned the scams off because I didn't want to scam you today, valuable customers. I apologize. Also, they were not set up. Orange juice? That's too bad, my dear customer, because as part of our initiation ritual, right when we strike up a formidable relationship with each other, I force every loyal customer to brush their teeth and then drink orange juice. Yes, it is the most evil of initiations. Some people call it hazing. I prefer to call it brushing. I prefer to call it oranging. Yes, sick. Some people call me sick. I just say it's good business. You will remember your oath to me if you brush your teeth and then drink orange juice. Yes, I need you to remember the oath forever. You dropped a tray of freshly baked cookies. Oh no! Terrible. Much more disturbed than making black soul notes. Toothpaste is hard to come by. They use it in High Rock, but not too many other places. The High Rock special. My acid reflux, you'll remember it, Potato. You'll certainly remember that time your acid reflux acted up and you made a promise to the Khajiti merchant to never go to another Khajiti merchant again. Yes, you will only ever give me all of your business. No one else. Chasing the oath with orange juice and sambuca. What is sambuca? Does it have a book in it? Sambuca? Speaking of books, have you read any good ones lately, dear customer? I've recently read The Lusty Argonian Maid. I don't think it's I'm going to be a bit of a critic, a bit of a snob here. I don't think it's very good. I in fact think it is trash. I think it's not nearly subtle enough. I think the art of Tamrillic... How do I put this without getting arrested? Tamrillic jaunts, the jaunts between races in Tamriel is simply too upfront. It needs to be more subtle. There needs to be more build-up, more passion. No, The Lusty Argonian Maid is trash. From a literary standpoint, of course. In Khajiti, we have much better raunchy... we have much better raunchy poems. The Khajiti poets have more talent in their left claw than that Crassius Caro has in his entire body. Such as this one. Let me recite it for you. Upon the moon. Oh wait, hold on. That's not how it goes. 2 moons. Woman breasts. That's the poem. Do you see the subtleties of it? Do you see the subtleties? Do you see the quaint variations? Do you see the lead up? Do you see the slow build to that? Yes. And then the next verse is, one is always bigger than the other. And that's how it ends. Oh wait, no, there's one more line. I think it's the last line is, I want to put them, one is always bigger than the other, but I want to put both of them in my mouth. Yes, that is the Khajiti poem. That is it. That's how it goes. That's what I'm saying. Only a genius Khajiti could do that. Yes. Skooma ain't Excuse you, dear customer. This is the finest skooma distilled from the finest distillery in the finest part of Skyrim. I mean, I'm not telling you where I got this. But yes, it was somewhere very fine. Yes, deep, very insightful merchant. Yes. I'm very widely read. Very well read. I don't get it. Well, you will when you're older. The next verse is, that is what she said. No, in fact, it is not what she said. It is what I said, because I spoke the poem, because I spaketh the poem to thee. I am the one who said it, not you. Oh, dear customer, it seems... Dear customer? Oh, you're back. Oops. You're back. Welcome back. Your eyes are not quite as glazed. You're not sweating so much. All right, let me double check. Let me double check. Follow my finger. Very good. You're back indeed. All right, here's some water. Everybody take a sip. You must be very dehydrated. I need to keep you alive, dear customer. It's okay if you suffer, but I need you to not suffer to the point of death, because I need your coin. Delightful. I love the feeling of getting quite dehydrated after taking a little bit of special elsewhere mead and then chugging a quaff of water. It's delightful. I don't see a finger, I don't see a finger. That's because I was too fast. I forgot to tell you, I was a very agile. In my youth, I was very agile. I was a bit of a thief. I mean, we might as well be honest with each other here in Vulnerable, since we both just took skooma together and possibly saw through the moon. But the point is that I used to dabble in thievery here and there. Nothing compared to Imperial City. I didn't steal from large metropolises or anything like that. I would specifically talk. Well, I shouldn't tell you actually. I don't know if you're going to knock or not. The fact that I would target very rich nobles on horseback is none of your concern. Yes. Okay, Goku. Who is Goku? That sounds like an Akaviri. This transaction has gone on really long. It has indeed, and there's a line forming behind you, actually, dear customer. So could you hurry it up? Could you hurry it up and decide what you would like to buy? So far on the table, we have a black soul gem that's been through your digestive system. We've got a bit of moon sugar that's got a bunch of thumbprints in it. And we've got a bottle of mysterious elsewhere mead that you seem to have enjoyed very much, except for the part where you started crying and sobbing and then wiped your snot on my robe. Other than that, it's been going very well. A highway robber! So crude, protest. Actually, in Elsewhere, we have competitions about who can highway rob the best. It's quite a venerated job title. I'll have you know, there's sort of like an Olympic situation for highway robbers in Elsewhere. And we compete for the gold medal, and I did win gold medal in the year 361, sorry. I get confused sometimes. Potato, thank you for the coin. Here's all of my money. I highly doubt that is all of your money, but thank you very much for the generous tip. I will be sure to give you a little extra customer service. Do you have any labubus? What the hell is a labubu? What is that? Is that a necromancer thing? No. If anyone asks, I do not do necromancy. No. No, I would never do that. No. I don't do that. I was a thief. I never dabbled in magic. I definitely did not rob people on the highway and then reanimate their corpse to help me rob the next guy on the highway. Why would I do that? No. No. Malkosh, thank you so much for the septums. I'll take some of the moon sugar. Very good. I will bottle that up for you then. Again, $5 is only worth about, 5 septums is only worth about 3 or 4 grains. So you're going to have to search very hard for the moon sugar in the bottom of the packaging. But I'm sure you'll find it if you're determined enough. It's some dark magic stuff. It's an Altmer fat. A Labubu is like a scamp. Ah, so it's a Daedra. A Labubu is a kind of... Oh, so it's a Daedra. Who's Daedra? Which Daedric prince is in charge of the Labubus? I simply must know. Which one is it? It sounds like a Malakath. Labubu, Malakath, same thing. It can't be Meridia. It can't be Meridia. She's not into anything with repeating syllables. So it's not Meridia. Who is it? Who's in charge of Labubus? Sheogorath. I doubt that very highly. Sheogorath makes sure not to have more Daedras than he can handle. He's very picky about which Daedras he spawns and which he doesn't. I seriously doubt. If this Labubu is as popular as you say, I seriously doubt it's a Sheogorath situation. Zelly, that's not a Daedric prince. I know that one for sure. Pyrite. Pyrite, you mean? Pyrite is a type of stone, Top Gear. Talos. You know, that makes sense. Talos being in charge of Labubus. If they're like quite devious little creatures then. Yes. The Thalmor would love to hear you say that Talos is a Daedra. They would love that, Kieran. The Thalmor must love you. No, it's not Slanesh, Ryu. I've heard of that man, and it's definitely not Slanesh. He's a different Kalpa. He's very scary. I'll take 30 giant toes, 200 iron ingots, and a sweet roll. Hello, Papa. I don't have any of that, but I do have moon sugar, some mysterious elsewhere mead that might make you see things, and black soul gems that have been through people's digestive systems. Any interest there? Probably a collab between Sheogorath. Ooh, Clavicus Vile. I did forget about that little lad. I forgot about him. Labubu might be a Clavicus Vile situation. The Labubus might seem like a blessing, but then you turn around and they start moving. Yes, that's very vile to do. It's very Clavicus Vile. Don't you dare put that blame on Namira. I'm leaving Namira out of this. I'm leaving Namira out of this entirely. I know better than to mess with the Dark Lady. I've seen Labubus in yield 7-11. Very good, Peebus. Yes, I've seen down the way. I saw a yield 7-11. It was in the middle of the plains, but it looked very lively. It gets a lot of business in the middle of nowhere. There was a bit of a singe on it because of the dragonfire, but other than that, it was going well. The business seemed to be booming. I might start my own 7-11. I might name it 812 though, just to make sure that I don't step on anyone's toes. Again, humans are very Sue happy, especially in the Empire. Hi guys, hello Pyro, welcome in. How are you today? I'll take a black soul gem. Are you sure, Kenny? Because it's been through someone's digestive tract, and I don't know how well it's been cleaned off. So that there is that little caveat there to consider going forward. 7-Eleven, but for what? No, I don't deal skooma here. I deal in elsewhere mead. I don't know what you're talking about. It's my own home brew. Get it? My own home brew. You could call it 11-11 after the Skyrim release date. I could. That's a very... What's release date? What do you mean? Skyrim was released? No, we're still very much in the throes of a civil war. I'm not sure there's any soap in Skyrim. Oh, there is soap, Shogun. Don't worry. There is soap. It is more in the nature of elves to stay clean than it is humans. But there is soap. Soap as a fat has trickled down into the human consciousness, which I am eternally grateful for. Because you humans tend to smell... You have this curious ability to smell exactly like what you've been eating, which I both hate and love. Because sometimes you've been eating, you know, a rack of ribs or an entire T-bone steak. And then sometimes you've been eating pure garlic, you know, for weeks on end. And that's terrible. I'm not a vampire. I'm just saying the garlic is not very pleasant to smell. Why do you think we can find the humans, us elves can find the humans so easily? It's because you reek of what you eat. So Tabu, thank you so much for the coin. Thank you for the septums. I've got a pest living somewhere in my home. I've looked everywhere and I can't find it. Have you any scroll of detect life? I cannot hire a mage. Well, thank you very much for your inquiry, dear customer. I do not have a scroll of detect life, but I do have a magical item in my inventory in the back here. Let me see if I can find it. Rummaging around. Rummaging around here. No, that's not it. That's a head. That's someone's head. No. No, definitely not this. Not the shield. I don't use shields. Shields are for cowards. Yes. Nope, that's your soiled clothes. Definitely not. That's not a magical item. In fact, that's the opposite of a magical item. Here we are. A magical item. Very good. Now, I don't know. I picked this up off the side of the road, and I don't know exactly what it does, but the open screaming mouths on top of a large wooden stick make me think that this is perhaps a magical mage staff of some sort. I'm not sure what it does. I don't have any magical powers myself. As I said before, I've never dabbled in necromancy, so I have no idea what this thing does. But you're more than welcome to try it out a little bit. Just, I would advise that you stand very far away from the caravan before you do so. Yes. Yes, keep backing up. There you are. Keep backing up. Oops. Keep backing up. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. All right, that seems to be good. That seems a good distance. All right, ready? Is now a bad time to ask if you have any magical ability? Oh, your friend does. Okay, we'll get your friend to do it for you then. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh! Azura above! I hate the wet. Not the wet. Get me out of here. Not the wet. Get me out of here. Get me back in the tent. There we go. You made it rain! Good work. I mean, it could have been much worse. For a second there, I thought it was going to start raining blood or something. But I'm very glad that you have enough common sense. Oh, God. Hold on, what's happening? What have you done? Did you do a spell when I wasn't looking? It's raining and I'm pulsing. Why are my colors shifting so rapidly? Wait, I'm hearing a song. There's a song in my head, too. Stop casting spells on me immediately, dear customer. Your semi, your stunt, donino. That's the song. What is that? What is that? What Daedric evil have you wrought upon me? Upon my brain? Your semi, your stunt, domino, hande, your semi, yours. Autobeto. It's kind of catchy, actually. What is this? Is this Bosmer? Oh, Nania, caramel dancing. Ooh, 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 oh. Oh, I love that part. Ooh, 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 oh. Ooh, yes, good. Ooh, oh. If I wanted to ask for this to be played in a tavern, what would I ask for? What is it called? Caramel dancing. Ah! What is a caramel dancing? All right, please put me back normal. Thank you. Finally. All right, well, I mean, it appears that this staff does random things, so why don't we just go ahead and cycle through all of them? And if you blow yourself up at a distance, then so be it. That's just one more corpse for me to loot. I mean, a tragic accident that I will report to the guards immediately, of course. Get you medical attention immediately. Yes. All right. Now concentrate with all your might, dear customer. Concentrate. Concentrate. There you go. Very good. You've stopped the rain. All right, give it another shot. Someone replace my bread with glow sticks. This staff must be completely random. All right, ready? Close your eyes again. All right, think happy thoughts. I've been told that magic is about thinking happy thoughts. Feel the power coursing through your veins, dear customer. Channel it. Think about what you want reality to look like, feel like, taste like. Oh, that's not it. That's not it either. That's not it. Oh, what have you done? What have you... Is that... Azura above? Is that mud crabs falling from the sky? Are those thousands of dead mud crabs? No, they're alive. They're alive, but then they're hitting the ground and they're dying. No! What have you done, dear customer? Oh, free crab legs. Yes. I can sell this. Everybody grab them. Grab your net, grab your net, grab your net. We're gonna make a killing off of these. Grab your net! We'll use grandmother's old recipe for fried crab cakes. Hurry up! Get the nets! This is horrible, dear customer. How could you? Grab the... Not that net, it's got a hole in it. Grab the other one. They're screaming as they die, dear customer. They're screaming as they land. You can hear it. Ah. All right, stop this. How much do you have? Not enough? Okay, actually, keep it going, dear customer. They want to die. The crabs would love to be turned in. Yes, they want to plummet to earth. Yes, keep it coming. Keep it coming. It's just, imagine it like rain. Imagine it like weather. This happens all the time. You did not give me crabs, dear customer. You did not give me crabs. Methinks that you are saying a double entendre. You did not give me crabs. These are mud crabs. Get it straight. You did not give me crabs. You gave me mud crabs. Even worse. Okay, how much do you have? 3 tons? 2 kilograms? 3 tons? It's about the same thing, right? All right, very good. Okay, now, dear customer, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Concentrate. No more crabs. They're getting all over my tent. You're crushing my tent. No more crabs. Close your eyes. And think of a clear sky. There we are. There we are. Well, you're quite the mage. I had no idea you were quite the mage. I know, this magical power of yours, you've just unlocked it. You might want to consider going to the College of Winterhold after this. I think your magical ability might be greater than you imagined. Oh, hey, look, you can see my eyeball through the wabbajack. I mean, the mysterious staff that I don't know anything about. Wow! Hello. You can see me. Hello, dear customer. Don't cast anything on me. Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it. Dear customer, I've been nothing but kind to you, dear customer. Yes, I've gotten you a little bit tipsy here and there, and you did experience total ego death inside of the Black Soul Gem, but listen to me. If you kill me now, if you cast on me now, you'll never be able to get any of my wares ever again. This delightful encounter that we've had together, this chaotic, delightful encounter of camaraderie, of new experiences, of fresh perspectives, it will all go away if you kill me. No, you can't. Dear customer, you can't. Stop! No! Customer. What have you done? What have you done, dear customer? Why is my voice like this? Customer, help me! I don't even know what this spell is, dear customer. I don't think any mage in the world has ever concocted this spell before. Oh, look, I have a bigger chest. This is quite the good spell, actually. Look at that. Big Khajit. Big Khajit moons, yes, on my chest. This is a good spell, actually, customer. Yes, I enjoy this very much. Thank you. No, please, not my face again. No. Why are you making fun of my forehead, dear customer? Why are you making fun of my forehead, dear customer? Never done anything to you except be kind. Now you're making fun of my forehead. This is very uncouth of you. If I was an elsewhere... No, the Khajit don't treat each other like this. It's only you humans make fun of each other. Megamind, who is that? I don't know who Megamind is. What do you mean mega? Why is his mind so mega? Tic-tac-toe time. What is a tic-tac-toe? Don't put any ticks on my head. I've already got fleas as it is. It's hard out here for a traveling Khajit, okay? I pick up fleas every which way. Every time I sleep on the new patch of ground, I get a new flea. It's the worst. 20 head. Hey! You humans come out with massive craniums. I don't make fun of you, do I? No, I don't, because I'm polite. Ah, you're melting my eyeballs. Stop melting my eyeballs. Stop it. Stop melting my eyes. Now you're making me small. Hey. Whoa. You may not like it, but this is the ideal female form. Yes, this is the ideal female form. Is this what you sick humans like? The ideal human form? I can't believe you're using a mighty magical artifact to bend me to your whims. I can't even sit down properly in a wagon with these hands. Goodness. Why are you saying my body is insane? My body is very mentally well, thank you very much. I don't know. Are you doing this, dear customer? I think you might be doing this. Oh yeah, you're definitely doing this. Why are my feet so great? Now, dear customer, there's a lot of things I'll tolerate, but feet is not one of them. You can't have feet in order to do business with me. You gotta get rid of your feet. I don't want feet anywhere near me. You're melting me, dear customer. I look like a Madoka Magica witch. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. And I'm the hobbit. They're taking the hobbit to Isengard. Yes. Hold on. I need to. Hold on. I'm being taken to Isengard. Wow. It's so small. You're tearing me apart. You're tearing me apart. No, customer, please. Don't put me through the windmill of Kim, please. The tower is the circle, and if I get towered and circled, I don't know if I'll survive. I don't know if I'll survive, dear customer. Put me back, put me back. Oh, thank you. Oh, well, that's just rude. You made me tiny again. Oh! You made me tiny again, dear customer. Oh no, not this again. What's happening? Why is reality bending? I cast wibbly wobbly. You've already done that. You've already done that. Zoom in. There we are. You casted zoom in and now I'm here. Hello. You're melting me. Hello, Jim. Thank you for the coin, even though I'm pissed. Thank you very much. Thank you. I've played those mods before. What mods? What are you talking about? Done. Okay. Oops. I'm not mad anymore, actually. This is quite nice. I feel all of my bones being rearranged in new, non-Euclidean angles. It's awesome, actually. Customer, I demand you cease at once. Why are my calves like donuts? What the hell? Yes, you wanted thighs, didn't you? You wanted thighs. You went back in my debut. You were like, I want to see the thighs again. And this is what you wanted to see this whole time. But Violet, your model looks not... I don't care. This is what you wanted, isn't it? If you had your way, this is how I would look. There's that thigh gap that you were all raving about. Hello. Alright, that's enough, customer. Free me. Free me immediately. Free me at once. Oh, God, you made me bigger. Why did you make me bigger? I look like Lois from Family Guy. Peter! 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 No, not the pet, not the animal welfare people. Peter! It's short for Peter. It's the New Jersey way, it's the Rhode Island way to say Peter. Peter! What about our dog Brain? What's wrong with our dog Brain, Peter? Meg, my daughter, shut up. I think she says that a lot. Bristles cost 10 golds. Well, then I would have to give you all the gold back that you've given me, which is not how business works. I will be torn apart at a space molecular level if it means I can keep my gold, Peter. Peter. What about this side? Why do I not look like Lois? I look like Lois on this side only. That's so strange. Hey there. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. You guys aren't seeing the full picture. Hold on. You guys aren't seeing the full picture like I'm seeing it. Hi. Hello. Hey, it's me. Hi. Hold on. There we go. Hello. Can you change me back to your customer, please? They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. 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 They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. Nah, 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 nah. Aragorn! Aragorn! Pick me up! I'm a hobbit! Take me to Isengard! Pick me up! Pick me up! Put me on your back! I'll carry your cool sword for you! Aragorn! I'm a hobbit second Bephis? Second Bephis? At this point, I'm just having fun now. You cast this on me, dear customer, but I think now I'm having fun. Hobbit heart. Yes, that's me. Actually, I'm 8 feet tall, so I can't be a hobbit. I would be an ent. If I was in the Lord of... Hotties... Dear customer, if you were in the Lord of the Rings, what race would you be? Now, be honest with yourselves. Because I know some of you would be hobbits, and that's okay. Embrace your strengths. Personally, I would be a really cool ent. That's 16 feet tall. What would you be? There's orcs. You guys know orcs are just born? Did you guys know orcs are babies? Orcs are like literally 2 days old and then they die. How messed up is that? Whatever Sauron is. No, you can't be that. That's too OP. Why is boss music playing? Because I'm about to explode you with my mind. Probably just human. Yeah, probably. Dwarf, because I have the temper one. Hi, Baseman! I saw your message yesterday. Sorry, I look so silly right now. I saw your message yesterday, and I'm really sorry about your mom. But it's good to have you here, and I'm happy that I'm able to make you laugh. Hi, I'm sorry I missed it yesterday. Welcome in. Hello, I'm very sorry about your loss. I'm very sorry. Take your time. Time heals. I don't know if it heals all wounds, but it heals, so. Sorry I look so silly while I'm saying this. Yeah. My condolences. If you ever need a laugh, you just come here and I do things like this. Hi. Tell me your credit card number. Tell me your credit card number. Right now. Why are my eyeballs looking like kidneys? Look, they got the shape of kidney beans. All VTuber eyeballs are actually kidney beans. Hold on, let me show you what this looks like. Hey. Hey. Hi. Hello. I look like I'm on Cartoon Network. Hi. I'm not gonna ask the potion seller for potions. I am the potion seller. How dare you? How dare you? How frickin' dare you? Oh, you're shrinking me again. You're shrinking me again. Stop it. Stop shrinking me. I look like an onion? Yeah, you look like an onion. You look like 2 onions. You look like 2 onions. Get fricked up. Okay, turn me back, dear customer. Turn me back. I'm tired of this. Oh, thank God. Oh, I'm back. I'm taking that staff away from you immediately. Taking that staff away from you. That was horrible. I hated every second of that. I never laughed once. Hi, Phobos! Yeah, give me your strongest questions. Thank you for the fan art, Phobos. Thank you guys very much for the fan art. I was looking at the Vylett. I was looking at, for some reason, I was on my little Dwemer pad, and I was looking at the Vylett Moonheart art tag called vypaint, and I noticed your guys' amazing work, so thank you very much for your fan art. It's really beautiful. Blows up pancakes with mind. What? I wouldn't waste good pancakes. Why would I waste good pancakes? Even an untwisted creation of magic. She's what? That's it, Mailforged. With my newly found abilities. That's right. Think about what you've done. I kick you out of my shop. How dare you call me the C word? How dare you? Yeah, no, thank you, Kano. I like your art a lot too. Thank you. What if you cast it on us? I mean, if I cast on you, I think you might die, dear customer. I can't silence us all. I can also cast silence. I just relearned magic. I relearned all magic just now. And I'm going to cast silence on you. Washing! Wow, it's so quiet. Wow. Listen to the birds. The rushing of water. There's nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing. But beautiful singing. Wow. Casting music? That's not music. Everybody's dotting. Oh, listen to that beautiful silence. Oh. You know, it would have been really simple for Alduin. It would have been so simple for Alduin to win the Time Wars if he just cast silence on those pesky Nords. Those pesky Nords use shouts. Yes, they use words to kill dragons. Just cast silence. Just cast shut your lips. Just cast basta caliente, su boca. It's very simple, Alduin. Hire me. Hire me next time. I know he'll be around again. He's the dragon that never dies. He's the dragon in the eternal wheel. Violet may not be what, but the Khajit on screen is really what? Moons for Eyes does not approve of being called cute. It implies that Moons for Eyes is diminutive and non-threatening, when in fact Moons for Eyes has a long rap sheet of white-collar crimes. Do not underestimate me. I just haven't done anything in Skyrim yet. I've done everything in the other provinces. They can't arrest me here in Skyrim for it. I'm a wanted criminal on Interpol. Except instead of Interpol, it's Interwool. Get it? Alright, I cast on silence. I cast on silence. Bashing. Alright, you may speak now. Mind your words. Mind your words. Were you fake planting trees? Dance, what is that supposed to mean? Excuse me? Welcome, hi. What does that mean? What trees? I would never plant trees. I'm too busy. I'm a businesswoman. I've got my fingers in every pie in Skyrim. If you know what I mean. Thank goodness I couldn't breathe. It was silence, not stop breathing. Gasp. I didn't cast stop breathing. I just think you guys forgot how to breathe for a second there. It happens with humans a lot of times. They don't have the mental faculties to breathe properly. You can speak again. Yes, NBA thing. NBA? I'm not joining that organization. Oh, as an Ent. Yeah. Wait, that's a good point. Imagine if the Lord of the Rings Ents, they're like, what, like 20 feet tall? How cool would basketball be if it was like Ents playing rather than humans? I think that would be quite good. We just have like a bunch of 20-foot tall trees running around on the court trying to dunk a boulder into a hole. I think that would be so good. I think, oh, let's spice it up even more. Let's do like Ents versus giant robots. Yes, now we have a fight on our hands. Ent basketball. Giant ball. We would call it giant ball. We would call it giant ball. And it would be all of the rage, as they say. The forbidden spell, manual breathing. Fashing. I cast power word what, Maka? I did not. I did not, dear customer. It's all fun and games until a boulder comes flying in the stands. No, that's part of the allure. That's part of the allure of Giant Ball. The allure of Giant Ball is the bloodshed. It's just not the Ents that are shedding blood. It's the spectators. All of the stands of Giant Ball is at least 3 miles away. It's a big arena. Now, granted, giant ball might be a little bit hard to scale upwards in terms of, you know, a viable sport because of the fact that you need approximately 60 square miles in order to create an arena. If you survive, you can have them sign your boulder. Yes, and then you can roll it home as a little prize, a little memorabilia. Yes, and also... The problem with merchandising, I'm starting to see the problem with merchandising of Giant's Ball. Thank you so much for the idea, dear customer. I'm so excited to start to monetize this. But the problem with the merchandise for Giant's Ball is that all of the jerseys, like we will sell jerseys of like, you know, Softfoot and Maple Leaf and all of the big stars in the Ent world of Giant's Ball. But the issue is the jerseys are going to be very large. Nobody's going to be able to buy a jersey because it will be too large and too long. So you won't be able to wear it. You can sort of use it as like a carpet maybe for your entire house, but I'm not sure if you're going to be able to wear it is the issue. I cast Aware Blinking. Terrible. Awful. The Ents are chill. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, Jim. The Ents are the only ones who would be able to play Giant's Ball because they're so chill. You know, they wouldn't hurt each other. It's very easy to hurt each other when you're that big, but the Ents are too chill. They would just focus on slamming the ball into the little hole. Isn't Violet Lake 4 feet tall? I'm 8 feet tall. Thank you very much. Quick Beam's jersey. The tent pack that... Yes, yes, it is indeed. People buy flags. That is true. People do buy flags. They'll buy anything these days, including skooma. I mean... Khajit mead. Yes, Elsewhere mead. Special Elsewhere mead. What? Skooma? No. Hello, guard. Hello, how are you? Yes, it's good to see you again. Would you like some more of that mead? Here you go. Here you go. Staying warm. Stay warm out there, all right? Mind your feet. Nothing worse than wet socks. I know. And 8 baby feet tall. What? No, I'm 8 whole feet tall. What's a mooks? What? Oh, skooma back. It's skooma backwards. It's my secret code name for Altswerian mead. Hello, Josu. Hello. Yes, you are still the hotties. Welcome in. I want to create a sport with the hobbits standing on each other's shoulders and trying to poke the other team with a big stick. Ooh. Now, how would you monetize that, Papa? What is the draw of that? Okay, take me along the steps here. The sport of having hobbits sit on each other's shoulders and poke each other with sticks. Is the point to knock each other over? Yes or no? Or is the point to kill each other? Is it like jousting? Except you're using a hobbit as a horse? I 8 whole feet? I am 8 feet tall. Moons for eyes. The Khajit merchant is 8 feet tall, yes. Into the water. Oh, okay, so it's like nice and safe. It's a very safe sport, it sounds like. A big vat of honey? Hey, that sounds really messed up. That sounds really messed up. That sounds terrible. The money comes from selling peanuts to the spectators. So all of the spectators are elephants, is what you're saying, Ankylosaurus. Every single spectator of Hobbit jousting is an elephant? Good. Everyone knows they live for a long time. And they pay very well, too. There are elephants in Lord of the Rings, aren't there? Those giant elephants that they bring into combat from like across the ocean. When Aragorn brings in the ghost army, there's those giant elephants. I forget where they're from, but they're like the elephants from... what are they called? They're like special... There's a name for them. I always thought they were very cool when I was a child. Howie Leonard and Steve Ballmer were accused of creating a shell company. Really, Dance? That's wild. Olifants. Mumakils. Mumakils. That's a cool name. Mumakil. Mead and nuts. Good combination. The Oliphants from Harad. Was it called Harad? I'm so curious. Like, where is... I don't know. Middle-earth, I feel like there's a lot not explained in The Lord of the Rings. I want to see where Harad is, you know? I want to see where all these different lands are. They really only focus on, like, the main... as far as I know, Middle-earth is like a continent, right? It's just one continent. It's like one continent, but, like, where is everything in there? I'm 8 feet and I own a house on Whiterun. Okay, Nerevar. Not the Nerevar. The Nerevar's in Akaviri right now. I actually met them when I was traveling. The Return of the King. Oregano. Harad is far to the south of Gondor. Ah, so it's on the Middle Earth continent, Nana? Because I've seen maps of Middle Earth. It's just one big continent. In like a massive sea. It's like Akavir, if they wrote about it, it would spoil the fantasy. That makes sense. That makes sense. Better to keep it a mystery, eh? George R.R. Tolkien was onto something when he decided to keep it a mystery. Everybody who's into fantasy, if you ever really meet somebody who's really into fantasy books, you just say George R.R. Tolkien and just watch them. My dyslexia. And then it's like, my dyslexia. Sorry about that. Yeah, you got to keep the mystique. Very true. The story was on the west coast of the north of Middle Earth. Ah, so the northwest, Middle Earth northwest. Why did Sauron set up shop there? George K. Tolkien. What does the K stand for, Sa? What does the K stand for? Yeah, you know that book, Fahrenheit 22? Hey, you know that book, Fahrenheit 22? Very popular dystopian fiction. You know that book? Wait, Clockwork. Do you know that book, Clockwork Catcher? Clockwork Rye? Clockwork Catcher in the Rye? Catcher in the Clockwork? There we go. Got it. Catcher in the Clockwork. Grapes in the Rye. That's a good one. That's a good one. Diana Wynne Pratchett. Yeah, Diana Wynne Pratchett is crazy. Diana Wynne Pratchett. Catcher in the Orange. Has the same energy as you're a wizard, Luke. Spock. Terrible. Soylent Orange. Fahrenheit 1984. Very good, very good. What about like Twilight? There's not a lot you can do with Twilight, huh? What about Breaking Dawn is one of the book's names. What about Breaking Bad? No, that's just the show. What if, oh my god, what if Breaking Bad and Breaking Dawn had a crossover? What if vampires, what if Edward Cullen was in Breaking Bad? I think things would have been a little bit different, huh? Lunch break. Lunch break. Loving the skooma. Thanks, Base Van. I appreciate that. I mean, what skooma? You mean the Elsewhere mead? Yes. Walter Pink? Walter Swan and Edward Cullen working together to take down the Gardells. Twilight Breaking Bad. Gone with the Dawn. Yeah, it would be like Harry Potter and the wind that is the Gone with the Wind. Harry Potter. Wait, we can cook this. Harry Potter and the Hunger Games. Bella, we have to cook. Bella, we have to cook. And Terabithia Games. Yo, Terabithia Games is crazy. Jesse, we have to bite. We have to bite, Jesse. Abraham Lincoln, Twilight Hunter. Transformers, Revenge of the Sith. The Great Gatsby Games. The Great, wait. It's Peaky, the Peaky Gatsby. The Great Blinders. Yeah, the Great Blinders. Great Gatsby times Peaky Blinders. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hunger. Twilight, yeah, Twilight Breaking Bad. I wish I had the bits to have some in RL. RL? What do you mean? The Great Legaspy. These are really bad. Gondor was founded by post-Atlantean people. Yes, Mr. Uncle, yes. Sauron was responsible for the fall of Numenor, so I think the survivors were chasing him. Ah. So that's why Gandalf was in the area. Harry Potter and the Series of Unfortunate Events. God, what else is there? Star Wars Revenge of the Nerds? What? What do you mean, Kiwi? I was keeping up with the brand change, but I saw the Khajit and I heard the voice and I knew we were so back. Hi, Hottie! Welcome in! Hello, my name is Vylett Moonheart, aka Moons for Eyes. How are you today? Yeah, we're having flashbacks to 15 years ago. Enjoy, everyone. No Country for Old Hobbits. Yeah, Beowulf and Juliet would be a really crazy story. No Country for Old Hobbits would be really crazy. Harry Potter and the Elder Scrolls, that would be an insane one, Shiny Egg. That would be truly insane. The Lion, the Cheese, and the Dresser? Trek Wars, The Wrath of Jar... No, I don't think Jar Jar... I think Jar Jar's gone, guys. The Brothers Karenina. No, stop. The Elden Scrolls, that's it. All right, that's it. The Elder Scrolls Night Rain. How do I sign up for this multiverse? Well, you're just going to have to wait until the current Kalpa dissolves and see which one takes its place. To be honest, the idea of Kalpas is not too far off from Elden Ring's idea of the passing of the guard. The Elden Ring lore is surprisingly very similar to the Elder Scrolls lore, and I would love to go into like a deep dive about it eventually. Gooby, hi! I thought you just said Jart. Yes, hi, Jart Binks. Hi, Goob, hello. Gooby Gooba. Everybody go support Gooby Gooba. She plays horror games if you're interested in that. She's playing through, she finished Cry of Fear, and she's playing through, I think Penumbra right now, if you guys are interested in old school horror games. Hi, Goob, hi. Both are very Gnostic. 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 If it's pronounced Gnostic, why is there a G in front of it, huh? The Wheel of Dune. Oof. Oh, that's a rough one. One Piece of Nine Tails? What? Artemis Fowl in the Cask of Amontillado. Hey, the Artemis Fowl books were low-key awesome. I loved the Artemis Fowl books. They were old. Like, by the time I got my hands on them, they were old, but, like, I really loved them. Percy Jackson. There's got to be, like, a Percy Jackson. Percy Jackson times... Ooh. Percy Jackson times Homestuck? Percy Jackson times Homestuck, perhaps? No. Yeah, the books were good. Doom, The Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, why are you giving me that look? You guys are giving me this look. What? You don't like the idea of Homestuck? I think a Twilight times Homestuck crossover would go hard. I don't know about you guys. Percy Jackson's from the movie. You should read the books. They're pretty good. They're very... If you were like a Greek mythology kid, you're gonna love those books, I think. I still recommend them to like people who have young kids. I still recommend Percy Jackson because they're really fun. Yeah, they're making a Homestuck show, and I hate saying that, but they are making a Homestuck show. Crazy. It's wild. I can't believe I'm seeing a Homestuck show in 2025. Did Andrew Hussey run out of money or what? Did he run out of money? And he sold the IP to be a show? I guess. I don't know. They were some of my first books outside of school requirements. Yes! Yeah, I'm glad they got a lot of people into reading. Jesse, the spice must flow. The books are so much... Yeah, I think so too, Captain. I really like the books more than... I haven't seen the newest movie, but there was like an old movie I saw. Ragnar the Red, the movie. Mad Max Fury Road? I don't think... To Perdition? I've never seen The Road to Perdition. I listened to the audiobooks. Yeah, the audiobooks are really good too. Percy Jackson is the origin story for Kratos. Yeah, I wish I was joking. I wish my customer was joking when they said that. But yeah, Percy Jackson is basically Kratos' backstory. The new Stephen Queen movie? Who's Stephen Queen? I don't know that. Road to Perdition is good. What's the blood one? There's like an old, it's not old No Country for Old Men. There's one that has blood in the name that's kind of similar to No Country for Old Men. Is it, there's like a famous movie. It's like famous and it has blood in the name. And it's kind of like in the same vein as like old men doing stuff. There will be blood. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, you had my same brain cell. You understood me. There will be blood. Yes. Yes, YOLO. Yeah, you got it. There will be hobbits. There will be hobbits, and you will like it. There will be hobbits. Man on Fire? They should adapt Blood Meridian. I don't know what Blood Meridian is. Blood Meridian is that one book. What book? There Will Be Homestuck. Horrifying. Horrifying. Terrible to think about. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Paul Thomas Anderson. Who's that? Final Fantasy Hobbits Within. Yeah, why don't we just, hey, that's a great idea, customer, dear customer. Why don't we just shoehorn hobbits into every single movie and book we've ever known? Why not? Like, why not? Like Dr. Zhivago? No, Dr. Hobbit. House MD? Hobbit MD. Bones? Hobbit. Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Bones. No. Buffy the Hobbit Slayer. Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Hobbit? Yes. Hobbit Potter? Yes. See? Hobbits improve everything. Hobbits improve 50 Shades of... Oh, no, not 50 Shades of Hobbits. The Lord of the Rings Return of the Hobbit. Lord of the Scrolls. Okay, Hobbit Ween. Yeah, like Friday the Hobbit 13th, right? Buffy the Vampire Bones. I had a mix-up. I had a little jumble. Attack on Hobbit, yes. Morbius, both Hobbits, Horributts, yes. No, not 50 Shades of Hobbits. The Elder Hobbit 6, yes. The Elder Scrolls 3 Hobbit Wind, yes. What else? Hobbit Hammer 40k, yes. Yes, it's getting better, it's getting better. We're improving all media. We're improving all media. Here, right now, on the Vylett Moonheart channel, Vylett Moonheart. Violet Hobbit, wrong! Violet Tall. Violet Tall Man. Violet Tall Man. Violet very tall, 8 feet tall man. So much hair. Yeah, Liner, there's gonna be a lot of hair in these IPs. We're making these IPs a little hairier. Like instead of Sex in the City, what if Hobbit in the City? What if Hobbit in the City? Golden Girls, Golden Hobbits. Yeah. The Sixth Hobbit instead of the Sixth Sense. The Sixth Hobbit. Hobbit the Gathering TCG, correct. Yes. Metal Gear Hobbit 3 Stew Eater. Yes. Do they make Space Marine Hobbits regular size? No, the Space Marine Hobbits are the same size as Hobbits are. Gossip Hobbit, yes, correct. When Hobbit Met Sally, correct. The Hobbit Who Loved Me, correct. Spice Hobbits, yes, you guys understand, you get it. You're starting to see Hobbits work with everything. Hobbits work with everything. Hello, Hollywood producers. I know you're in here because you're considering me for many different roles. But have you ever considered putting Hobbits in everything? Night of the Hobbit, yes. Pretty Little Hobbits, yes, yes, yes. Jurassic Hobbit, it all works, it all works, it all works. Hobbits versus aliens, yes, yes. You're seeing it, you're seeing it, you're seeing it. It's working. It's Always Sunny in Hobbiton, yes, correct, yes. Parks and Hobbit, Hobbit and Recreation, yes. You pass this up, you're giving up millions, chump. You pass this up, Hollywood, you're giving up trillions upon millions upon billions. We will single-handedly revive the movie industry. Netflix and Hulu have killed it. But here at the Vylett Moonheart channel, Vylett Moonheart, we will single-handedly revive the entire movie industry. The golden age of Hollywood will return. Teenage Mutant Ninja Hobbits, yes. Godzilla times Hobbits, yes. The Royal Hobbit Bombs, yes. Correct. The Hobbit Strike Back, yes. Mm-hmm. Hobbit Wood, yes. Hobbit NATO, yes. Hobbit NATO. 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 No, all of your other answers are very funny, but Hobbit NATO, just imagine. Guys, play it in the theater of your mind. Close your eyes. You're in Kansas, there's a giant tornado coming towards you, and you realize it's not made of air. You realize there's something floating in it, actually thousands of somethings, and it comes closer to you. You're hiding in your basement, but you have a little window outside, and you can see the hobbits just furiously rotating around each other, tearing up everything around them, trees, houses, dirt, and they're coming for you. Pacific Hobbit, yes, correct. Pacific Hobbit. Hobbits in Black, yes. Hobbit NATO might be the movie that breaks all the box office records. I think we start, here's the plan, Hotties. We start strong by releasing Hobbit NATO first, and then we will slowly but surely release the other titles in the Hobbit series to sort of acclimate people. But I think Hobbit NATO is a real winner. I think it'll bring in a lot of different fans from different genres of cinema. It'll blend together action, mystery, adventure, comedy, eroticism. You know, erotic thriller is another genre that'll be well suited to Hobbit NATO. Who is that? Basement, thank you so much for the 5 subs. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you very much, dear customer, for the septums. I appreciate you. Yeah, thank you. The Hobbit of Wall Street, yes. Jeepers Hobbits, yes, correct. Hobbit Cinematic Universe, The Last Hobbit, Yep, 300, but they're Hobbits. Yeah, actually, yes, actually. Actually correct. Bridge to Hobbitbithia, yes. Hi, Milk Tea, hi. Oh, Hobbit, where art thou? Big Trouble in Little Hobbit, yes. You guys are understanding. See, it's a foolproof business plan. Thank you, dear customer. Thank you, dear customer, for helping me solve Hollywood's issues. Thank you so much. We started out bartering moon sugar and elsewhere mead and black. We had a bit of an incident with the black soul gem, but you handled it like a trooper. And then we had that strange staff, but it started rough. Let's be honest. Our mercantilism today started really rough, but we ended fixing the entire Hollywood movie infrastructure. And I think that really says something about the strength of us as a community, the strength of us as a corporation, so to speak. Hobbit, the Last Breakfast Bender. Yep. Please make them all real. Yes, Hollywood High. Please make all of these real because you would make $1,000 million trillion. I would go as far as to say you would make $1 quadrillion bagillion, which is not really a number that's been seen yet in the human economic system. But why not? Reach high. You know, aim high, reach high, shoot long, live loud, laugh loud, fart. No. Anyway, you think of the toy sales. Think of the toy sales. Dawn of the Planet of the Hobbits. No, I am taking all the credit for these. Yeah. Like, oh, is that something I forgot to tell you that, Hotties? I will be approaching Hollywood with these ideas. Yeah, sorry. You are my dear customer, but you don't, everything you say within tent shot, that belongs to me. So I will be taking, and don't worry, I'll come back with the profits and we'll split it evenly among us for sure. Yes. I will definitely not buy a wagon and go to Akavir. I will definitely come back and give you some coins. Yes, of course. I mean, evenly split. Yes, evenly split between all of you. Are you gonna play all the Hobbits? No, because I'm 8 feet tall. Ishi, I'm not sure. I'm 8 feet tall, so I don't think I can play the Hobbits. You guys can, though. My dear customer, the Hotties can. Spell our names right on the checks. No, I don't think there's any need for that, Plenum. I can spell all of your names by heart. It'll be fine. No double checking needed. My boss has changed, folks. Goomba, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I've been the same. It's okay. You're liable when the Lotor people sue. Well, that's the thing. Like, can they sue me? If we don't, you know what I mean? Like, what? They don't own a trademark on little people with hairy feet. I don't think you can own little people. You know what I mean? I don't think you can do that. You can't own little people with hairy feet. That's illegal. That's against the law. The never-ending Hobbit. The human Hobbit. The Hobbit centipede. Yeah. The Hobbit ooh. Strong. I think Hobbit NATO. I think we start with Hobbit NATO and the Hobbit centipede and see where we go from there. Those two releases I really think will drum up a lot of interest for the Hobbit extended universe. 3 hobbits and a baby. The hills have hobbits. They sure do. Call out New Hobbit, the Princess Hobbit. If you call them hobbits, they can own that. Okay, but what if we take out a bee? What if we take out just one bee? What if we take out one bee? We take out, hear me out. We take one of the bees out of the hobbits and it becomes Spider Hobbit. It's still Hobbit, but it's not spelled the same. So John and Kate plus hobbits. No, I hate that show. Meet the Hobbits. Yes. No, you just take one B out. You don't change the whole word. Saving Private Hobbit. Yeah. Just take one B out. Iron Hobbit. The Hobbit's advocate. To kill a Hobbit bird. Lion Hobbit. Yeah. Yeah. 20,000 Hobbits Under the Sea. We haven't even gotten into the animated franchises yet, guys. Tangled. Hobbits. Hobbitled. Frozen. Frozen hobbits. Hobbit Bob SquarePants, true. Yes. A few good hobbits, true. Real Hobbit wives of Hobbitlanta, yes. Correct. Call them Kender? What's Kender? Halflings know the settings are the equivalents of hobbits. Yeah, but it doesn't have a good ring to it, Kenshiro. We need hobbits. A fistful of hobbits. Pearl Hobbit, yeah. The Emperor's New Hobbit. Yeah, absolutely. Leave the names to us. Okay. You know what? You guys are right. You're much better at naming these movies. I will leave the names to you. I'll just sort of write them down and then copyright all of them and then give those to Hollywood myself. And you guys just sort of come up with them. That's a great, yeah. I like that partnership. I'll come back with the money too. Don't worry. Yeah. The Hobbit and the Beast. Close Encounters of the Third Hobbit. Journey to the Center of the Hobbit. Okay. Hobbit Activity instead of Paranormal Activity. Armageddon Hobbit Edition. Hobbit Gellion. Driving Miss Hobbit. Chronicles of Narnia, The Lion, the Witch, and the Hobbit. Very good, little boy. Okay. The Hobbit Back of Shire Dame. Hobbit Geist. Ooh. Titanic, Hobbit, Let Me Go. From Dusk Till Dawn, but they're hobbits. No. I think we have to end it. Hobbit Busters, Hobbit Gilmore. No, we have to end it. My good customer. Thank you so much for coming out today. I think I've written all of these names down. Rest assured, I've written all of these good Hollywood ideas down. I will take it forthwith with my merchant caravan, and we will travel to the Holly of the Wood, which is down in Valenwood, everybody knows. And I will show it to the producers of the Dwemer Screen movies, and we will get it produced. And I will come back with all the septums, and I will definitely share them evenly among you. And I will not catch the first boat to Akavir and run away with all of the money. Rest assured, dear customer. Yes, rest assured. Thank you so much for hanging out today, dear customer, for taking as long as you did. The line behind you is still very long. Make sure that you take your Black Soul Gem and your Elsewhere Mead and anything else you may have bought with you. Don't leave them here, all right? I'm a fair businesswoman. Make sure you take your goods and exchange. And you've given me coins, so take your goods home. I will see you guys tomorrow, I believe. I will see you tomorrow for a light smackling of Fallout 3. I hope today gave you some laughs, some goofs, some gags. I hope I made you smile a little bit. I hope you had fun listening to me yap. Enjoy Silksong for all of those who are playing. I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for you. And until tomorrow, I will see you later. Okay? All right. Be safe. Get some food. Get some water. Get a little treat for yourself that's not a Black Soul Gem. And until then, I'll raid you out if you need more entertainment. Take care of yourselves and take care of others, okay? Okay. Grazzy, thank you for the septums. This was fun. It's like a boss I knew. Thank you, Grazzy. I appreciate that very much, dear customer. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye, Steph. Goodbye, Lot. Goodbye, Todd. The title says Bossy Moon. Ah, darn it. My bad. I will change that. Goodbye, Kieran. Goodbye, Soul Striker. Goodbye, Captain BA. Goodbye, Saw. Goodbye, Kaj. Goodbye, Isaac. Goodbye, Greaser. Goodbye, Starsky. Goodbye, Eyes. Goodbye, Pyro. Goodbye, Milkosh. Goodbye, Kano. Goodbye, Milk Tea. Goodbye, Olaf. Goodbye, Cookie. Goodbye, Derby. Goodbye, Mom Mums. Goodbye, Kami. And I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Okay. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Ooh, I got small. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye. What?